Here's a good question from you. What is the best thing to do if your parents don't believe in your journey of entrepreneurship? Well, my mom didn't believe my journey of entrepreneurship either, neither did my dad. When I told my mom, I'm going to quit school. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm not going to college anymore. You should see the look on her face, as if I told her that I just killed somebody, right? And I remember my mom told me, okay, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about over dim sum. So a few days later, we had dim sum right here in Metro Town in Burnaby. And it was my mom and my other relatives and her friends, and me and 9 of them. So 10 of us together. We call that the famous dim sum ambush. So basically, my mom asked my relatives and mine and her friends all gathered together, wanting to convince me why I should go to school, why I should finish school and get my degree. They spent hours convincing me, and I spent hours convincing them why it's not a good idea. And by the end of that dim sum, by the end of that lunch, I convinced one of my uncles to loan me money to start my next business. See, don't expect your parents to believe in you. And maybe or maybe not, you may not cut out to be an entrepreneur, but I do think, and I sincerely believe this, that your parents want you to be happy and your parents want you to be successful. When I made that decision, I proved to my mom, not through what I say, my words, but my actions. I was working 12, 14 hours a day, every day. I didn't party. I didn't chill. I didn't hang out. I didn't watch TV for 5 fucking years. Every day I was working, not a single day off. When my mom saw my determination, when she saw that I'm not slacking off, I'm not being lazy by not going to school, but because I found something I believe in, that I'm willing to die for. I'm willing to put everything on the line. And I promised my mom, I said, Mom, give me 5 years. In 5 years I don't make it, I promise you I'll go back to school and get my degree. But within these 5 years, let me do my own thing. And I made it. I proved to her through my actions, not what you say, because for most of you guys watching this video, you talk about you want to be more successful. In the meantime, you spend 3 hours on Netflix, you spend 4 hours playing around and playing video games and doing all this shit. If I was your mom, I was your dad, I'm not going to believe you, because your actions don't match with your words. Your actions don't match your ambition. You think it's easy. If you think school is easy, being your own boss, running your own business is way tougher than you think. You cannot even imagine how tough it is. You cannot even understand and fathom how tough it is. So don't expect their support. If you don't believe in what you do so strongly, you don't get obsessed with your vision, no one's going to believe you. And don't expect anyone to believe you. They're not supposed to believe you because you've got no track record. You haven't done shit. It's normal they don't believe you. And guess what? Even though when you're successful, they still don't believe you, right? Even as successful as I am today, I still have people that don't believe me. So forget it. Forget trying to seek validation from other people and say, oh, you know what? If they believe in you, do you know? Some people will do, some people won't. And who people believe you, they follow what you do, great. Build something great with those people. The ones who don't believe you, that's okay, who cares, right? Who cares? I don't know the surefire way to success, but the surefire way to failure is try to please everybody. So don't be a pleaser. Forget about that. Focus on what you do. Many years later, I was driving my dad. He came to Vancouver. And at the time I was already experiencing a little bit of success. I was making decent money on the internet. I was already teaching and speaking. He saw one of my CDs, right? That one of the speech that I did. He put in my car I was driving. He was sitting next to me. And after about, 20, 30 minutes, eject. He hit the eject button. He took the CD out. He looked at me and he said, "You're still doing that internet shit?" And I looked at him and said, "Yep, Dad, I'm still doing that internet shit. And it's the internet shit that got me this car that I'm driving you in." So after so many years, my dad still doesn't understand what I do. He still doesn't. He still thinks that I should go get a job or something like that. He just doesn't get it. It's okay, right? But both of them, I can tell you that your parents, they would be very proud of you once you make it. Once you make it. It doesn't mean how much money you make. It means that you are doing something you're passionate about, that you like, that you are helping people. You're impacting a lot of people's lives. And you're building something good for people. They'll be very, very proud.